So number 2, Cole, is landscaping, including your letterbox and clothesline, driveways, pathways, retaining walls potentially, depending on what your builder's done. A lot of builders do include driveways, so that can be already done as part of the build cost, but then those other costs come into play. And again, if you want to landscape, I'll give you an idea here. If you want your landscape to look just like a display home, then expect to spend between 50 and 150 grand, and that's without a pool, right? So I want to make it really real for you. If you want it to look just like a display home, and we're talking decks and, water features and all these amazing things, going to cost a lot of money. But if you're wanting to be like most people's homes and you want a landscaper to come in to do it, then you might spend anywhere between, I'm going to give you a round number of 5 to 20 grand. And then if you want to do it yourself, the same job the landscaper is going to do, and you're happy to get out there and dig the holes and lay the grass and do all those things, then you might be able to do it for as little as, $1,000 through to a few $1,000s, right? And you can still have a really nice landscape, depending on how big your yard is. So that's certainly something to factor in. A clothesline, again, some builders will include them, others won't. Some will have it as an optional extra. Likewise with the letterbox. But again, you can go to Bunnings. You can buy a letterbox, dig a hole, put some concrete in it. You've got a letterbox on a post. Pretty easy to do. And a lot of people will be able to do that themselves. Likewise with a clothesline. I installed our clothesline at our house where we are here because there was a little small one on the side of the house. We bought this place established and we didn't like how big it was. So we put one on the wall at the back of the home. And I'm not the best tradesperson out there, but we got it up and it's still standing the test of time now. So I'm pretty proud of my effort to put up a clothesline, Cole. Done well. And likewise, we'd had enough of our letterbox, so we bought a new one. I poured a little concrete slab. I worked it out to do it. You can watch YouTube videos, all that stuff, and do it yourself. We bought a really cool letterbox, and now I really love our letterbox. So that's some of those things to consider as part of those.
Just on that, Darren, with landscaping, one other thing to consider is the estate requirements. Most estates will tell you what sort of plants and trees and shrubs, and not only will they tell you what fencing you can have and what height the building needs to be and all these other things, they will tell you what your landscaping plan needs to look like. So if you're going to take on the task yourself, please be mindful. You must follow what the plant and species options are within the design guidelines.